Go inside. Go. Go. You want to move? Move. Alrighty. All right. We are live. We are live and in person. Currently 0 viewers. I'm sure the audio sucks. How do I look? 0 viewers. Honestly, audio, not that bad. I'm kind of shocked. Oops. How do I share this? All right. For the 0 viewers, close. All right, we got chat open. No viewers. I assume. Actually, why don't I? All right. A brief rundown of this project. This is a John Deere number. Why am I getting a warning? Bit is high. All right. Pretty sure the one viewer is just me. Can't see my face. Well, that's too close. All right. Am I in frame now? Not really. see. A bit of a delay. Not really in focus. All right. Let's see. I'm getting. Whatever. It says it's fine. What is this? Ah, okay. All right. What do I want to do to this? Several things I need to do. There is a list of things that I have yet to do to this. Tail wheel being one. Another being all right. In order to mount, tell you what, oh, if I can remember how this tripod works. I guess I need a new camera because this thing. Okay. First thing we need to do. Let me drop it. There's this piece goes on the back. Let's see. That's not going to stay. All right. You need some blocks. Need to find, for this plow bolt, need to find a washer because this, or a nut rather, because it will be sitting like so. And you know what? It might be TOS. I'm playing music. What's this song? The second I get better camera, better mic, be unstoppable. What did it say? Oh, I cut my thumb at work. It hurts. Hard. Alright, we gotta tighten this other nut. Look at that. No chatters yet. Man, take this apart. someone hold this. Alright. I'm gonna move the camera. Oh, that hurt. Let me show my plumber's crack. I bet the audio's trash. What does oh wait, properties. The camera on this does not want to work. It works on that. Yeah. Hell. Oh. I love live streaming. Yeah. That ain't a bad shot. All my wires are in the way. Nope. Move this. It's kind of in focus. Nope, that's getting worse. Wait. I'm just going to focus. And let's see, we're live streaming to no chatters. 2 views, both for me. Okay, will you chat? Please, it'll help. Hey, chat, let me beg my wife to chat. Go in, puppy. All right. I hope all of that got caught on camera. Put my nose on camera. Well, what I'm struggling with. I will tell you exactly what I'm struggling with. I don't know why scene 3 is not working. Or computer camera. What's with the glare? Alright, this is what I'm struggling with. Boy, it looks like shit. Alright. This piece that's in the dark. Yeah, this piece right here. This is what holds the actual shear on. Now, what's the shear? The plow is made out of 2 pieces. It's made out, well, 3 parts technically. It's made out of the landslide, which is this. The shear is the very bottom piece, and the moldboard is the large sweeping piece. This piece holds the shear on, and it's held on through this eye bolt. And how it sits on there, this eye bolt has to be tightened via this nut, and that one is being less than agreeable, wanting to tighten. So this will need cleaned up. I'm so close to this thing being done. Nope. I'm so close to this being done. After years and years. Was right here. You didn't have it last night? All right. As wide as this shot gets. I mean, that's not bad. Not that anyone's watching, but all right. Here's just no reason why it won't work. The problem I'm facing right now, I think the audio is picking up. The problem I am facing is I'm trying to turn on this nut, and the whole plow is wanting to move back and forth with it. I might have to brace it up against a wall. I don't know. I don't know. Because this thing will not budge. Either way. So, we'll find. Roughly. I mean, it worked, but I'm going the wrong way. It's still straight. Penetrating oil. Looks like we got 2 chats. Don't let it move. Be stronger. I'm doing my best. It gives you my secret strength. Hey, question. How well can you hear me versus the music? Is the music... Oh, I'm getting hearts. Thank you. Can you hear the music at all? It's probably bad if you can. I also really do not want to oil up fresh paint, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Probably the bottom side, actually. Let's try this again. I'll read that chat in a minute. I was told to be stronger, so I gotta be stronger without breaking, bending, or maiming. It's moving. I think. Oh, don't let it fall off those blocks either. Holy. Actually, that might be tight. That might be tight. That's not tight. All right. I was hopeful. Only reason there goes up blocks. The only reason this is so tight is because it was sitting in the dirt and mud for probably 70 years. Hey, that is getting tight though. That nut is getting easier to turn. And the good thing is, this doesn't have to be... Bapple, I hear no music. Alright, cool. Yes, Bapple. I'm gonna guess that my audio's okay. Sup? Alright. Alright. Honestly, for a parade plow, that ain't bad. You know, today was a really bad day. Today was a really bad day to run out of green paint. That aggravates me a lot. Makes me mad. It makes me mad that I'm out of green paint because otherwise I could get that other one mounted and the tail wheel. So, Let me pick it up. I wonder. How well can I capture? Not bad. The lighting could be better. But I don't. 5 6 months. Also, this is a bit of a assuming you're still watching. Let me check. Let me check. Who's all watching? Concurrent viewers too. Ain't bad. For those of you that know, I did cut my thumb recently, and it is uncovered right now. Maybe you can see that. Uncovered, not bleeding. That's pretty nice. All right, so we're making progress. We have, as far as I can tell, switch camera. I'm getting lots of 100s. Thank you. Now, as far as I can tell, this whole, you know what, actually, probably an awful noise. This whole blade, make sure I'm at least somewhat in frame. All right, yeah, this whole blade should be done. Well, I say should be done. There's a piece I need to repaint, and I think I have to take it all apart again to repaint. That'll be fun. You're running my toolbox real quick. Don't you love the sound of rubber? Sound of rubber on concrete. I tuned into my own stream a little bit ago. I didn't think the audio was that bad either, so I'm glad to hear. Okay, so what's next? Crappy laptop camera. What's next? I have some of these bolts I have are probably beyond use. This needs rust removed. Rust removed. I don't know. I have some washers. Washers, I need to just go buy a bunch in bulk, to be honest. I don't know if this hex nut came off of it. Everything else has been square nuts up until this point. And I got a bunch of brand new hex nuts. I got lock washers. I don't have normal washers. Yeah. This piece. I know, this camera is rough. Part of it is lighting. I need to get, like, big overhead lighting. This piece I am struggling with. Bear with me, I know camera quality. This is what I was struggling with on the floor a little bit ago. It is this eye bolt that tightens down the whole shear. And this one, again, I know it's hard to tell camera quality. This nut is so much worse shape than the other one. And so are the threads on this eye bolt. I'm half tempted to run this through an ultrasonic cleaner with lots of citric acid to eat up the rust. Or honestly, maybe just a vinegar bath. I've done vinegar baths quite a bit, and it is a pretty good way to remove rust, especially when it's that bad. You just leave it in there. Vinegar tends to eat more than, say, just citric acid, but in this case, I think it would be beneficial because the threads on the end of this are so bad. This nut has to go one way or another. This nut has to go. These threads up here on the eye bolt, they're pretty okay. The threads past the nut, those need to be fixed or completely replaced or cut off something. They're bad. Like, I don't know if I can get this nut off. Maybe a long vinegar bath. Maybe. But still the wrong. Okay, I need to. Can I can't disable that scene. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so what do we got? Let's put some of these pictures away. 5/8. 5/8. 7/8. If I can be seen over here or not. But I am currently collecting pieces. Let's see, can I be seen over there? Slightly. I don't know if I can be heard real well. Let's go back. Nope, not that one. I gotta quit doing that. Okay, just like I said, this one is so rusty, I'm probably gonna do a vinegar bath because it's easier. This piece, hey, you should tell me if the fireworks can be heard or not, because I'm really curious. This piece was so rusty, it's broke now. The other one was not this bad. This one's really bad. I don't know. I can give this a vinegar bath. I think I'm just going to replace it though. This is what holds the mold board on. I don't know what this was. A washer at some point. Fireworks can be heard. Good to know. I guess if the music can't. Doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I guess a washer at one point. I forget where that came off of. And then we got a bunch of bolts and actually a decent square nut. Oh, you can hear tools dropping? Well, that's something. That's something. Alright, let's go back to scene 2. Do the wide angle. That was a big firework as well. I guess what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to bring in the parts that I painted today, even though they're not, well, one of them's not done being painted. I'm going to go ahead and bring them in. All right. One of them, I'm okay. I guess I'm only bringing one in. This is a mold board. The piece below this is the shear. Oh, okay, I'm getting this one all dry. Alright. Oh, I should have just left it. I had to repaint the other one just a little bit. And I ran out of green paint for the other one. So, there's some big fireworks going off behind us. Alright. I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of at a stopping point already because I'm out of paint. It's kind of also why I want more plows. I am curious. I tell you what, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I know there's only one viewer. Give me a minute. I want to check something. So I measured earlier on this plow. I was trying to decide if this was a 214 or a 216. And typically, how that is measured is the width between the beams. Now, whether that's center to center on the beams or edge to edge, outer edge to inside edge, I'm not sure. But I am curious. This piece here that goes between the two beams does have a part number on it, and I am curious what that part number means. So on this book, on my book, that is number 31, and it has different numbers for different. This is 16. Let me check. 16016, which is for a 12-inch plow, which is what I measured. And this being a 12-inch plow almost makes me want to use it, because I have a 14-inch plow. A 16 would be nice, or a 12-inch would be nice, because of different soil conditions. Interesting. All right. I thought this was a 14 for some reason. Anyway. All right. Let's get back to the zero viewership. Come on, Noah. Ow. All right. You got time? You scared to cross this? Go. You know, consistency is the key. I'll do my best to keep streaming. A lav mic would help. A lav mic. I like that dog. Is it part walrus or maybe hippo? She wants a blanket. See, that's the thing. She does have a blanket. Behind the camera, there is a makeshift rug and bed for that walrus, for that house hippo. I opened the door. She went outside, so maybe that's what she wanted. Get a lav mic. Get a lav mic. Get another camera. I don't know. I just want to put stuff while I go to bed. You know, it's at this point I am talking to myself. When you stand by the computer, you can't understand me here, or you can't understand me here. Which one? I mean, I understand if I walk away, you can't understand me. If I'm bending over like this, if I'm bending over, can you understand me? Let's see what chat says. I hear some Saturn missiles going off. Oh no. Can't understand by camera. Sounds garbled. So right here's fine. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I went to Walmart today. I wonder, can I? Here, why not show my face? I went to Walmart today, and they did have a lav mic. Is that more paint peeling than my truck? They had a lav mic. It was $20 for a wireless mic. I did not buy it because I don't want to waste $20 on a mic that's going to sound like crap. It would probably sound exactly like this sounds, except mobile. That'd be it. If there's one thing I've learned from video making, people will grit their teeth and bear through bad video. Like this video quality right here. People will deal with this. Audio, if something's got bad audio, people don't want anything to do with it. The firework is right overhead. People don't want anything to do with bad audio. That's one thing I've learned. Anyway. Another question, I don't know if you're asleep already. Is the video clear? Is it choppy? If it's choppy, that's something else I gotta work through. But this camera does suck. Well, you answer that. While you answer that, I'll start picking up. I'm gonna say you're already out. All right, cool. Camera video is choppy. Computer video, really? Okay. So, I mean, yeah, I understand that. That is, I can tell on my end that that's choppy. I, not choppy, low FPS. This is low FPS. Was. Whatever. Good enough for you. Well, camera was having short freezes earlier. Interesting. Actually, this shot right here, that's not a bad overview shot. I like that better than how it was earlier. Interesting. All right. Well, all right. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Besides picking the camera up. All right. Well, to anyone that tuned in besides my lovely wife, thank you. Have a good evening. Tune into the next one. It'll be better.